girls, how are you? Welcome to our Money Talks for Teen series. Yes, my name is Letitia Silver Barrett. I am the financial educator at Destiny Planners. We teach entrepreneurs and individuals how to manage their money, how to reduce their taxes, and grow their wealth for the future. Now, today is our 8th series. I am so super excited. I have been doing this for 8 weeks. Yay, me! Right? So, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what we have done for the last 8 weeks. So, the first series, we talk about simple ways to help towards financial success. Our second week, we talk about simple steps to earn money. Our third week, we talk about simple steps to create a budget. Yes, we all know the importance of a budget. Our fourth week was a very special week. We had 2 lovely young adults, one male, one female, parents who are both entrepreneurs, talk about their thoughts on making money, managing it, and everything. Was a wonderful series. Then our 5th series, we spoke about paying your bills, yes, and understand the importance of paying all your bills. Our 6th series, we talk about savings and investment. We know that is very important as well. Besides just making the money, we have to also invest. Then our last series last week was also very special as well, because we had a fellow financial coach come and speak to you about debt and credit management. That was Miss Nicole, and that series was awesome as well. It went very well, I must say. And today I am going again to touch a little bit on debt and credit management again, because some people did ask about some certain things that they weren't clear about. So I want to touch on that today one more time. So, debt and credit management. Yes, we know as a teen you won't have as much debt as yet, but we want to educate you so you understand proper ways and means to manage your money, right? So a tip you should have to avoid ever having any credit mistakes in the future is, of course, which we had before, make sure and pay your bills on time. I kind of stress the importance of that, because you avoid having to pay any penalties, any interest, any late fees. That is one thing you avoid immediately once you pay your bill on time, right? And this also helps when you borrow money in the future, because then you will realize you are a good payer, which is another plus. So you win-win no matter what, right? Our second point is to always pay the minimum payment, whatever is the minimum payment. If you go on your borrow money, make sure and pay a minimum. If you could pay above the minimum payment, even better, because then they realize from those people that you borrow money, your lenders and the financial institution, realize that you can pay your bills even beyond what it is you're required to, which is a plus. Win-win no matter what, right? Then our third step to think about is always calculate your debt and income ratio. Yes, that is very important. So you always make sure your debt is never more than 25% of your income. Yes, that is very important, because you don't want you to be in a situation where you have too much debt and you cannot manage your daily living. No, we don't want that. So you want to learn how to do this early and not waste last minute to be able to understand these things. So our 4th tip is always be aware of discounts. Oh, my hair still wet. Always be aware of discounts. Yes, sometimes discount prices are good, but there's the bad about discount price, because when you see there's something on a discount, you tend to want to buy more, and then that means you are no longer sticking with your budget or your spending plan. So always, no matter what, you see those magic words called sale, don't be tempted to buy more. Always stick to your budget. Your budget is your plan to always keep your money right. Then your 5th point is manage your money properly. Yes, this is very important because it helps you eliminate the need to even have to borrow. So once you can manage it well, you have no need to even borrow. And even if you have a need that you end up borrowing on it, you always ensure that you pay it on time. Again, back to point 1 and 2. Always do everything on time. Never be lackadaisical, never be late. Always have it on time. Right? So I'm just going to leave you with 4 simple questions I want you to always ask yourself when it comes about money. These are just simple things that you should remember. What do I really want with this money? Why am I working so hard for it, or even going after these things for? What is the purpose? The second one is why don't I already have it? What is keeping me back from getting it? What is the problem? Where am I doing wrong? Okay. Then my third point is, what would it be like or feel like if you had exactly what it is you want? Yes, always sit down, think about, envision, okay, if I have this, what I will do. And that way you can put a plan in place, so okay, when I do reach at that point, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to do A, B, and C, and not when it comes, I would just go vibe. No, avoid that early, right? And then the last simple step to always ask yourself is, how can I get or accomplish what I say I want? So you always, again, plan. Planning is important. Planning from head to toe. Everything is always about planning, putting proper structure in place. I hope these tips will help you as a young individual, especially if you have intentions to become or start your own business. Always use these little ground rules, as I say, foundation building blocks, for you to understand and expand in the working world and in the world in general, right? So if any one of you all have any other financial assistance you may need, you can call us at 469-6317 or email us at admin@destinyplannerstt.com. And I'd just like to leave you with this quick tip. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. That's from Henry Ford. Do have a good night, and thank you again for coming on, and thank you for all those who come on after and watch these videos. Thank you. Good night.